Yeah, y'all, believe it or not, the rock garden is finished. I started almost 2 months ago working on it just an hour or so every now and then. And I got about 40 hours into it. It took me about 40 hours. This is going to be the 11th video, but it is finished. Um, I don't know. It came out all right. Maybe a lot of people ain't going to like it because I didn't put a liner in it. And I'm not going to try and worry about the weeds, but it's not going to get a lot of weeds. It's going to get a little bit, but they don't get enough sun back here for the grass to grow that much. Well, we're going to take, if y'all want to take a look at it, we will. The mosquitoes will help us. If y'all want to take a look at it, we will. All right, yeah, spring has started here. But this is my little walkway right here. And it's more of a walkway than a garden to get from the front of the house to the back of the house. But to me, it's a garden, so I don't know. Either way you want to look at it. But here's what we got, my little fountain. And some of these rocks come from different places. This one had a lot of red in it, y'all can tell. And then back there's no red, so it all comes from different spots. But yeah, all these are going to be lined with flowers in another month. Got a couple of chairs, a little hummingbird table, my water, my holes. I did not go with the big agave, blue agave. I put a medium-sized one in there. I'm going to let it grow, but the big one looked like it might have been a job to move, so I passed on doing that. But this is the way I thought it might look, like a river going through here with this is all the old rocks on this side, and on this side is all old rocks that was in here when I got the garden. And I put all the new ones down the middle. They kind of look like a little bit of a river. And that's my green area. Still need to put maybe a little more in there. I could transplant a little more and I'll just let it grow. It don't matter. This is one way I've got some flowers planted in there, some seeds and some sunflowers. I got my mushroom, cement mushroom, and a little frog I picked up at the flea market, a little bobblehead frog. But they're not gonna stay in there. They're gonna go back over in their original spot, which is over there by the beginning of the garden. But yeah, I just wanted to show y'all. It is totally done. We got this little tree here. I don't know what that is. We'll find out when it gets some leaves on it. And that's gonna stay all green. And it winds all the way up to the blacktop here. I've got flowers, seeds planted in here, marigolds, and a few other zinnias. And my sister gave me one of her zinnias that she had put in there. And we're gonna do a little more work on that. I don't know if the fountain's gonna stay or not, but we'll figure that out. But that's the garden for now. And like I said, it's about 40 hours, and I don't know how many gallons of rocks. I would think about, I had to add in another 30 gallons probably to what was already there. I've got sunflowers planted there. They're starting to grow, but when the leaves come in on the trees, I may not have enough sun there. They might not make it, but they're growing right now. So what y'all think? I think it came out okay. I'm gonna give y'all a close-up of the rocks another day. I might come back. I'll wet it down a little bit. We'll look at a few of them wet. But I think it's all right. Yeah, I'll come back and do a couple minutes of close-up of the rocks, and I'll wet them down. But like I said, to me, it's all right. And that's my sister. Well, my sister did the flowers for me on the wall. And the pond's over there. You can hear it running, I'm sure. Alrighty. Well, I think like I said, I'm gonna add on a little bit of close-ups of the rocks after this. But thank y'all for watching up to this point, and I'll do about another 2 minutes of rocks, wet rocks. Well, I had fun doing it. I hope y'all enjoyed watching it. Thank y'all for watching. Like and subscribe.